Alright, testing. Can anyone hear me? Alright, let's try this. Microphone is not being gone through. Alright, you guys should be able to do that. Just a second while I post to my groups that I'm starting. There we go. All right. Last we left off, halfway through the Matsutake village. I'm gonna run back to Norroon, gonna buff up Goro, then I'm gonna come back here, grab a couple more items, and then take on the second half of the night. Sorry about that. Obviously, I had to equip this to deal with the serpent duel. So from here on, I'll only be using default weapons, unless I'm powering something up on an earlier floor for the express purpose of adding an ability to my weapon. While we're here, I'm going to visit the hag. Inventory room. I don't need to keep a butt ton of sundews in my inventory. Keep one in case I get to the end of the dungeon, which is kind of the plan. I also don't need these on me. Oh crap. I'm gonna need that lollipop. It's only one spot, and I'm doing the second half of the village soon, so... And there you have it, Adventure Day 6. There's a couple buildings I didn't check for fairy chests in the last stream, which I will be reporting to you real quick, just to check to see if there's anything there worth grabbing. Oh yeah, real quick. I'll just go over Goro's weapon strength real quick. Just compare it. 35 to 10. So, see, as you can see, they do gradually get stronger over each other as the game goes on. I don't think that extra 7 power is going to be better than the cat's range. Pocket time. Usually by the end of the game, the max inventory is 100, but even that just feels like it's not very much once you have overflowing amounts of items. Always bothered me that I couldn't go up this ladder. When I was a kid, I used to wonder what was up there, but there really obviously isn't anything, so it makes me wonder why it's here. Into the dungeon we go. Wise all fours, territory 9. Lining these shots up was a pain. Those load times, folks. Oops. I'm gonna have to get used to spinning the finger more than 2 characters again. What a great item to get as the first item of the floor. For those of you who haven't figured it out or don't already know, that item shows me where everything else is on the floor. The green dots are Atla, yellow dots are treasure chests, red dots are enemies. I'm pretty much planning on running the whole second part of the dungeon before I go back and complete the village. Maybe I'll back out before the boss so I can stock up on revival powder or something, just in case something goes amiss. But I also really kind of want to see what happens if I just go straight to Utan without completing the village in the first place. Usually what I do is I complete the village so that way I can guarantee I'll have a weapon for Goro, and then I max that out and then I go fight it. But obviously that won't be the case for this run. Oh, which reminds me, by the way, by that fire animation. We have not attributed Goro's weapon. It should be fire for here. biggest pain is gonna be these Earth Diggers when I have to fight them with Goro. Luckily, what you can do is you can charge up, use big smash attack, and then walk up on them slowly. Come on, get shot in the face, will ya? There you go. More than one mimic. However, will I cope? Cat OP. Meta warping. Please nerf. Did I get the key? I don't think I did. I wasn't paying attention. No, I didn't. No ISL key here. Since there's obviously a second key on the map, that is probably a Goro door. Aha! Take that, stump. So, because I haven't gotten any keys yet, I don't believe. Oh no, I got the shiny stone, but that's literally it. So that means both the berry and the chestnut are gotta be in this room. And there's two enemies here, so if they don't have them, then that means we have a couple mimics on our hands. Nope. So at least one of these is a mimic. There you have it. Two of these chests are mimics, if not all three of them. Yep. Yep. So these last two chests are both mimics. And they both hold floor keys. Oh wait, no, I forgot there's another thing up there. So this must be the key to that other door. I completely forgot there was a room up there. Can you tell I'm tired? Alright, we'll just head back over here. I suppose I could be just testing to see what other keys I have so I don't have to kill these, but I do want those weapon hit point buffs. I need this last outlet anyway. Wow. Slip it. Very clearly do not need to take the game very seriously at this point. But as you guys have seen in the previous stream, making mistakes does get you killed. Especially when you're playing as conservatively as I've been. Well, running headlong into things is really conservative. I mean with like top of my items. Territory 11. Still kind of dreading going where I have to fight his Goro. He'll still probably do a decent amount of damage, but the real problem is getting in close to deal that damage. Especially if I have to fight these things. Luckily I have trans feathers, and I just need to make a habit of not locking on and just speeding up to things and hitting them. But if I can't one-shot them, it's going to be a very hit-and-run strategy. Doesn't work great in rooms full of enemies either, so I'd kind of like to avoid that if possible. Probably why I should have gotten some rival powers before I came in here in the first place, but whatever. Bread, as we've discussed before, bread is too good. Way too good, man. I already can't use these little digits. I'll hold on to this in case I decide to fish from Martin, but chances are good I'm not going to do that. You can see he's lining up to throw. Oh, lucky. Take that, Haley. So I could go up there now, but I'm gonna go this way first. The exit's over there, so I'm gonna go there last. Oh no, I'm poisoned. I guess I'll just die. I'll just dish it now. Save the time and effort. I don't need the money. Holy water. I'm probably not going to need that at all either. Curses are irrelevant to us for this run, and I can't use it as a weapon. Tasty water. That's a lie. No water is tasty. Alright, here we go. Oops. I was thinking about the tasty water. I was trying to be thinking about Trans Feather. Doro. Freeze in the name of the law. Oops, dude. Nervous at people throwing things at me. Trying to switch characters this way when you go the wrong way at first is like shuffling around in a hallway with someone that's coming the other way, and you both step to the left and you both step to the right. the same direction, obviously, not like each other's left and then leading back to each other. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Probably gonna be the Goro floor next anyway, if I remember correctly, but I might not. Yep, there it is, Goro floor. Oh, nice one, mark the exit. Take that! Bug meets hammer! Alright, this is where you have to get fancy. You have iframes during that attack, so during the right parts of it anyway. So you time it right, and then you don't have to worry about dealing people's shit. Shit. This is gonna be the hard part. Okay, so that does a ton. It's really gotta suck us on later dungeons where I can't do it like that. Get out of there! Ah! Oh, come on. No reason to dodge her now. Oh, apparently, see, that's what happens. Can't switch out, so I have to leave half my money and go away. That's life. That's why I hate those things. They're such a pain. Specifically just the witches, though, you know? If it wasn't for the witches, I would just be able to sleep through this. I don't expect I actually need as many of these, but I may as well just get a ton just in case, so I don't have to come back later. Oh, my movie, I can just go to dungeon. Go to other area. Try this again. Oh, are you kidding me? Fine, fuck it. Are you kidding? Alright. Approach me. I take this time to heal. There it is, folks. Another Sundew. Who's taking those shots? Escape house there. Really? One health? Oh, I missed. What a pain! I really don't want to have to be any more careful, but this character is just so bad. real pain is that I'm going to be forced to use him for like one floor for every dungeon after this. And that would be the worst. At least the main character is fast, and I can do some like quick combos in and outs and hit and runs and things. But this guy is just crap. That's a waste of the challenge run, though. And whatever, 2 deaths so far, it's not the end of the world. It's just frustrating. At least this floor is small as hell. To the next floor. See how much easier that went because there wasn't any witches? I mean, I ran into some problems with those diggers, but that's life. Those are just really annoying enemies sometimes. You don't really want to fight anything in this whole dungeon if you have to get close to it. Yellow drops is also gonna suck. Who wants to bet whether or not this is a King Mimic? Oh, it's not. Look at that. Alright, cool. Must be an explosion. Oh, the other bonesting shop. Let's try if it's a Gorodor or not. You guys haven't figured out my whole strat for this game is just going to be use the cat or ruby for pretty much everything, except for when I'm forced to use the other characters, which is when it's really going to get hard. Obviously, I don't have the key for this yet. Ugh. Stuck on a tree. Fuck. There you go. Regular water. It's funny to me, the game starts you off using... Come on, I keep doing that to myself. It's funny the game starts you off with, like, tasty waters and stuff, but they heal so much more than regular waters. But, like, regular waters aren't even a thing until, like, the third to maybe even halfway through the first dungeon. So yeah, it's kind of amusing. You'd think it'd be the other way around, where you'd start with regular waters first, and then get tasty waters later in the game. But yeah. Not really a problem, just kind of amusing. What else is going on here? How about everyone just joining now? If you couldn't tell by the title, this is a default weapon only challenge run. Alright, let me just fix this now right here. The rules are pretty simple. I only use default weapons to progress in the game. I can use other weapons to power them up on previous floors if I want their abilities, so I can status break them, kind of deal. And then mandatory weapons for things such as the serpent sword on floor 9 here, I can use for that. I have a self-imposed rule where I cannot use consumable items past the reveal of the Gaffer, because at that point I can broken dagger my weapons up, so there's no real reason to consume them. Also, a self-imposed rule, I'm not allowed to use stand-in powder. Which doesn't actually make a huge difference because I can use revival powder. I want to grab the other outlet first. I would have a discussion. When I upload these to YouTube, I post the rules in the post. No, there's the outlet right there, so I'm going to switch. Apologize if I do some nonsensical things. I'm pretty tired, so my brain's kind of lagging a little bit. Right in the trash. You know, when I first played this game, I used to think that you had to go all the way into the menu and use this allies button to switch characters. But this, obviously, you can just press select, which I've been doing this whole time. So much faster. Yeah, in fact, the allies button in the menu is pretty obsolete in the first place, because you can always view their stats from the item thing anyway, so there's really no reason to use the ally page ever. Okay, why not? It's there, in case you feel like going the long way, or just flipping through your characters for no reason. Also, for anyone joining us kind of later, I have been naming all the allies after the boss of the dungeon that they're in. So, the cat is named Divine Beast, and Goro is named Forest Guardian. I'll be naming Ruby after the Ice Witch. I might just call her Ice Witch. That's gonna be King's Curse. Osmond's gonna be Minotaur Joe. Which actually kind of makes the least sense out of all of them. Because at least the cat is a beast, so that's kind of sensible and things like that. Goro is in a forest, so Forest Guardian works, etc., etc. down the line. Oh, that's a Minotaur Joe, which doesn't actually make any sense. Owl doors with a key with a mustache on it. For those of you who don't already know, I'm skipping the luck circles because I try not to use them at all if I can avoid it. The first few you walk into are usually always the same kind of deal, where they all give you stamina for the first few times, but the more you step on them, the higher the chances of getting negative effects are. So I try to avoid them completely for a while unless absolutely necessary. Alright folks, hedge your bets. Is this gonna be a King Mimic? Nope. Cool. Always guess explosion. Always, always, always. Oh, Sandbreaker. So if I really feel like it, I might go back to a previous floor and boost that up to level 5 and then break it down, slap it on the main character, and I might not even put it on the main character, to be honest, because I'm not going to be using it a whole lot for this run. Might be better suited to Ruby when I get her, or the cat. Might as well go down this way. I'm already down here. Do not touch! You've not had my permission. Tell you what guys, just because we're already in the menu, I will use it. Alright. Koskus! Koskus is my man. Homie. Wouldn't it be funny if everything that you ever had to duel in the game, you had to do it again when you ran into it from letting you on the floor? Just because, like, whenever you fought a Master Jacket or a werewolf, you just have to stop what you're doing and engage in a easy. Super annoying. Oh, look at that. Another chest. Oh, look, I'm poisoned. It's like, not the end of the world. Now you can just guess poison. The thing is, with explosions, you're going to take damage, and curses are completely irrelevant so often. Shamshir. I like Shamshirs. They're pretty rare, to be honest, but they're also really irrelevant in this run. I love getting Shamshirs from the first dungeon right off the bat. They build up the small swords, etc. Everything builds up to almost everything else for the most part anyway, so I use different. I just like how it looks, and it's generally pretty fast. But it does have kind of low comparative hit points when they get go. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Look, 32 starting hit points. Whereas, like, my dagger at +5 is 57. You know? So, like, the base dagger generally has more weapon hit points than the Shamshir. But, that 20 attack is nothing to sneeze at early game, and that speed is incredible. Compared, like, for one of the lower tier weapons, you know? Speed doesn't make a whole lot of difference anyway, because a lot of people are just gonna like do one combo and then get their ass kicked, or they're gonna like hit 2 or 3 times and back off anyway. And when you get it in the first dungeon, you're gonna pretty much be one-shotting most things with it, so it's not a huge deal. But it's still really cool that you have such a high speed weapon so early in the game if you get lucky. I'll go down here first. Cat is easy mode. She just sucks so hard if you don't have her powered up, but when she has the power, she just mows things down. Oops, I switched the wrong character. I mean, I don't know why he doesn't just stand on it. I guess, I mean, he does weigh like 2 pounds though. Big empty room. I hope there's one more chest in the whole dungeon. That way the crystal's just the last thing to get. Totally waste my time to come up here. Turn out there's no more Atla in the room either, and I just wasted all that effort. But it's not a big deal either way. A few seconds of my life, but I do like to try to be efficient. Oh, good, there's an Atlas. Oh, there's 2 Atlas. And here's the crystal, just so I can confirm that it's I will be completing every village 100% before moving on to the next village, just for the sake of it. Because what's the point if you have to rebuild the world, you know? I mean, I've beaten the game before, so not completing the world's kind of pointless. Besides, that way it also kind of serves something as a walkthrough for village completion, so everyone can see what finished villages can look like. And compare mine to yours. That's the cool thing, is that as long as the villagers are happy, you can build them however you want. So, I mean, you could always not make the villagers happy and build them however you want anyway, but especially because I have no incentive to build them to make the villagers happy, since I won't be really getting a whole lot out of it. Since most of the things you get are items from weapons or weapons themselves, so there's that. I mean, the first village is always worth it because you get the windmill slash. Not that it's ever really gonna do much. I mean, it's gonna do exponentially more damage for me for this run, but I'm not gonna use the main character anyway if I can avoid it. That's the cool thing, is that there won't be any limited zones where I'm forced to use him. Thank God. Level up powder. As you guys see, level up powder is quite a common commodity, apparently. Nice confidence with Sundew, though. Which I seem to get out of every other chest. You know what? I'll just slash it, whatever. Oh, down to one shot. I'll take it. Oh, I'm getting spoiled with the big chests on the most irrelevant time to have them. There's just been like 1 or 2 big chests per floor. Ah, there we go, that one's a mimic. You don't want those things to hit you, they take out half your maximum health per hit. You do not want to stick around for that. Pretty easy to deal with from a distance, though. But then again, everything in this game is. That's why the range characters are so OP. Which is why the cat does not have a whole lot of elemental damage. Because then she would just be way too good. But then there's Ruby later, you know, so kind of the cat becomes super obsolete by the end of the game because Osmond and Ruby together just go, ah, why would you ever use her? And so what I use her for is the Demon Shaft. There are enemies that are completely immune to elemental damage. And she has some pretty good non-elemental damage once you max her best weapons. So I just use her without attributes on her weapons. Oh, Sundew! Alright, everyone, take a shot. Oh, this is gonna be fast. I suppose I could have realized that it wasn't worth going in that room. I do have a crystal. But then again, like I said, I'm tired. Can't use that excuse for everything, but it's good enough for now. Squish. Squish. Oh no! Squish. So what's funny is that if you try to touch Aloe with someone else, listen to this. It says, so-and-so can't touch Aloe. So the reason for that is obviously that they can't harness it and store it in their hand because they don't have the Atlamelia. But from a flavor standpoint, it makes it sound like they just can't stand to like reach towards it. It's like their hand to go through it, or it's like compelling them not to put their hand anywhere near it. Love it. Just food for thought, I guess. This episode is dedicated to Trans Feather, the best item in the game. Honestly, when you've been using the feather and you just lose it, it's your last one, you get stuck up, the rest of that floor goes so painfully slow. It's one of those things where like you don't realize how much it's spoiling you until you're not using it. It's like running in Pokemon games. Like, you don't realize how painfully slow you're moving until you get the running shoes and you start running all over the place. And then like you start a new game and then you don't have the running shoes from the start and you're like, oh my god, it's so slow. Yeah. Like, zoom! Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Maybe when the cat feels like she's at least moving faster, like, it's just so slow in comparison to this. A no Trans Feather challenge run would be awful. I mean, luckily I just maxed out weapons and don't really have to worry about it too much, but like having to move that speed for the whole game. I mean, you might not realize it once you've been playing for long enough, but it would certainly make this one a whole lot harder and more dreary. Another enemy? What? Oh. There you are. Don't you show crap at me. That was rude. Alright. Kai. Kai is an old man. He goes crazy. Well, he doesn't actually go crazy. He's, like, aware. He's able to sense the evil of the genie. Everyone thinks he's crazy because they can't feel it. He's just like, oh, we're all gonna die! Like, shut up, old man, you're senile. Trans Feather disappeared. Those are the saddest words ever. Don't let anyone tell you different. One thing I'd be curious to test at some point is whether it's actual time using it or amount of times using it. For example, do I have like 500 steps with the feather, or do I have like 1, 2, let's say it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now like I've just used like 7 uses? Or is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you know what I mean? I tried looking that up, but there's no information on it. No one else has really conducted the test. It really doesn't matter enough to try it, but I've always been kind of curious. Let's see. 99 balls. Bonk on the wall. Oh, don't block my bonks! Stop it! I'm trying to kill you! And that is why the cat is better, I guess. Are you a king mimic? You are indeed. Oh, I can't run. There we go. No. King mimics and other dungeons are going to be asinine, though. Hopefully I have Ruby before I really have to deal with any. Once I have Ruby, I'm going to be switching attributes all day, just to try to squeeze out whatever little extra damage I can to kill things a little faster. Of course, not everything is directly is what makes sense. For example, like in the Demon Shaft, there are some enemies that like switch between what they're weak to, depending on where they are on the floor. Like, there's... What are they? They're like, not Meduses, maybe that's what they're called. They're the fish ladies that are, they're like mermaids with spears. I forget their names off the top of my head, but they're either weak to electric or to holy, depending on the floor they're on. And all the ones on the floor will share that weakness, but they switch back and forth between them, depending, and it's kind of annoying to try to figure out which. And the reason I know that is because, and I can show you guys later if anyone's interested to see my Demon Shaft run. With Osmond, but like I just like hit him 26 times with water and or electric just to test. And on the next floor they'll die to 2 shots of it, but then I'll switch to holy when it starts doing 26, and then they'll die to 2 shots. It's pretty interesting actually. I'm not used to variable weakness enemies, and no, and they're not reskins because that's definitely what they were. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So let's try just going straight in there. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, it's because I don't have the seeds, right? I need the seeds to use the sundew on. Right. So I do have to complete the village. Alright. So yeah, no, every single time you do have to enter each dungeon at least 3 times. First half, and then second half with the new character, and then you need the keys to the boss room. Well, may as well finish everyone's houses while I'm up here. As I discussed last time, Kai and Momo enjoy being by the store. And this eligible bachelor Gob, hero of the people. And I used to not like Gob because I thought he was like just some kind of like D-bag dude who's always hitting on like unrequited hitting on what Momo. But you know, I've come to what's the word I want? Come to identify with him. He and I have a lot in common now. And by that I mean we both think Momo is a looker. I'm just kidding, but there he is. I'm talking to him first because I want to set up his giant gaping doorway, so I can note how much space it's going to take up. There we go. Where's the other half? Oh, is it this? Is it just this stuff? It is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so no, that does work there. He wants to be next to Momo, so he can just always check out those legs. We'll give Anne her husband. Arbitrary will is arbitrary. This is one of my favorite villages, aesthetically. I just kind of like the whole forest aspect. I'll throw a well here. Throw a well over here. Well, well, well. What do I need to build next? Watermills. I mean, as long as you have one next to Bunkaboo, that little family, you're all set. You don't need. What is his actual name? It's not. His name is next to Bunkaboo, is it? Oh yeah, Bunbuku. That's what it is. Yeah, well, as long as you have one next to him, the other two can just go in random places. I usually could put him on Earth B, but I really like them on Earth B because that puts their balcony up super high, so they have way better view. I'll throw a watermill down here. Just for the sake of the, so these guys can watch their shit. We'll actually give it some real building thought. Throw some more trees over next to this guy. You know what I'll do? Move him here. Move them down here. I'll move these trees over like this. And I'll move him here. And now I can surround him with trees. Oh, oops. I keep hitting the wrong button. Stop! Alright, there we go. Just gotta slow down. Do I really not have enough trees for this? There. Beautiful. Won't get any complaints out of him. Alright. Friggin' tree hugger. Alright, everyone else I just still need to talk to is all. Ice. Ice. Attribute. Do. Ha! I love this guy. What will happen when it's done? Who cares? I care. Give me money. I'll do this crap for free. What do you think I am? Some kind of hero? Oh, just for the record. Alright, here. Those are the legs we're talking about. Anyway. Jokes aside. I don't remember if I asked her everything. We'll just flip through these real quick. Norman Village is incidentally one of the only, I think it's the only village you can't 100% before you go to fight Dran. Specifically because the reward comes from Dran. So they make it so that way one of the requests to 100% it is to free Dran. That way, yeah, you know. So obviously he wouldn't be able to just come out and give you the reward before you fought him. Saved him. Get off the roof, old man! Don't you see the evil cloud is about to destroy the world? Pray with me, pray for world peace. Could it be the digital brain is already infected by evil? Cool. Look at that jumping capabilities. That's anime level. Ha ha ha. That man is my spirit animal. Alright. I believe there's a... Oh, no. I believe there's a chest around the corner here. I just need to get up and check. Without falling to my death thanks to her pushing me up. There we go. Oh, no. The daytime cards are really obnoxious in the game. Get in the way. There we go. Mage Slayer. Alright, I think that's all there is over here. I'm gonna go visit this guy and get a tuna. And then come back in his house and loot. Look at that pose. What a guy. I'll take this giant fish for the road. For those of you who don't know, this is a weapon for Goro. Oh, sweet, I don't get kicked out of his house, so I can just go and loot now. I think that's the only event that doesn't kick you out of the house. What an interesting happenstance. Alright, okay. Oh no! Oh, whatever. Maybe there'll be chests in here anyway. Cheese? Well, you know what they say. Maybe first you know what the cheese. Alright, come on. It's funny that it's antidote drink and not just antidote. Ding, 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 ding. Ding. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch a bargain. Let's just sell these. If anyone's curious, this run does end at the final boss. There's no way I'm gonna get to the demon shaft with default weapons only. But I'll be beating the Dark Genie, and that's where I'll call it a run. If anyone really wants to see it, I might try the demon shaft, just to see how far I get, but like, it's just gonna be cancer. Frick away. Klauskus is a hometown hero. I was looking for chests, buddy. Aha! There we go. I do not need candy, because I did the quest earlier. Sure. I'll take the blue one. Not that I need it. He offers you all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna go too far into what he will or won't give you, but the point is he's a storage place once you complete it. I do not need all these things. Alright, everyone taking the shots. We are up to 8. Oh, try not to die. I might sneeze, so I apologize in advance for that. Alright. I don't have amazing editing skills, so that's gonna be both in the stream and the YouTube. Hello, Ro. Tell me your secrets. Look, another sundew. That's your 9th shot, everyone. Drink up. So if there were any non-believers who thought I was exaggerating, now you know. Alright, folks. 100, 100, 100. Everybody is happy. And now I'm gonna get the you did it. They're gonna put me all the way over the tree, and I'm gonna get the battle axe, I believe, for that. Oh, I should have held my sneeze in until this moment. Could have sneezed in tandem with the tree and tree. Oh yeah, I get power powder too, forgot about that. Alright, I get the power powder, and then Goro comes in. He's like, "Wah, give me something. I was part of this." You didn't do anything, Goro. You got killed. I wonder if they thought that was comical in Japan, to have it sneeze stuff out. Grass cake. I know who that's for. Defense. Still less defense than the hero. Alright, I'm gonna go back up here and do this house first. Wasn't that beautiful, guys? Give me the seed! You gonna tell me a story first? Oh, that's right, he's gonna fall from way up there. I'm gonna run up there real quick after he falls down, too, just to see if there are any chests I forgot about. Spawn up there. Boom! Just an old man falling 20 feet, I'm sure he's fine. With a hardwood floor on his face. Don't touch me. You're not my real dad. out on me. He was, look at that! A fruit of Eden. I wonder if it's, I think in the original Japanese it's called like an Adam's apple. I'll do another quick run around for fairy chests. If I can drop down at all. And then I'll head back into the dungeon. We'll take on the boss. Let me head inside the house real quick. Oh no, I haven't even done their house tonight yet, have I? I gotta go turn in my lollipop. So if you fail to get the lollipop in the first village, you can get one from Couscous to do this little shenanigans. It's not super important to the story, but if you don't do it, then there's no way for you to get the sun attachment. Which is just the best thing in the game, and there's a trophy for attaching it to a weapon. So if you're going for platinum, you do need to do this. And it's a long thing, so you kind of want to do it on a playthrough where you're always going to the end as opposed to something you want to do later in the game. Do you put me outside? No, sweet, there you go. Second time that I'm not being put outside for an event. I'm not used to this. Throbbing cherry. Not all cherries throb, but this one does. Plant Buster. Let's visit Pal. No chest here. Sometimes chests spawn around the peanut ponds, so it's good to check little environments like that too. Maybe that's just a sign. Oh, no, there is one right here. Fish candy. That'll be good for the cat in a moment. I know what her name is. It's just like it's so hard to pronounce. I'm not sure if it's like Xiao or Zhao or you know. So it's just easier to say the cat, especially since they're called the divine beast for this run. Getting on some of these buildings is like threading a needle. I love this village, but getting into some of these houses is a real chore. Oh, I haven't checked all the watermills. Maybe I did, just forgot. Alright. I will stop off at the store real quick, sell off some random loose loot, and then we'll be on our way to fight the second boss of the game. Wonder if I sell this? So you can. Not worth a whole lot either. It kind of implies you can buy them for like 1,000 to 2,000, which would be awesome. Can you imagine if there's a store somewhere where you could buy these? I would just keep using them. I wonder what the max defense is. I kind of want to check to see if there's an item glitch to like create more of these, just to have like a max defense thing going on. Where did I do my thing? There you go. I mean, it'd be super cheap, but and game breaking to boot. But it'd be entertaining. Alright. Look at that. Another village complete. All the people happy. Oh, another chest. Another fish candy. I will take it. They very clearly want the cat to be the main character for this run. That's just how it is. 27 defense. There is no reason to use anyone other than her, really, it feels like now. I mean, obviously I'm going to switch to Ruby once I get her. She's not going to have that juicy 27 defense, though. A bomb! I can't use those for this run. It'd be too easy if I could, to be honest. Though, if any of you guys saw my first episode where I was missing with them left and right, my first dungeon when I was trying to get to the Gaffer, I was flaking like a champ when it came to throwing items there. Aha! I don't know why I'm walking, I can just teleport. Wise Owl Forest. Dwelling of the Forest Guard. That's right, folks. That's where Forest Guard lives. Alright. Where is the sea? There it is. Use one of my 20,000 sundews to create the ultimate staircase. Alright. I don't remember how to fight Utan other than to hit him on the toes with the hammer, so we will see what happens there. Oh no, a giant boulder. Oh, what a no dodge. Master Utan, all one words. Master Utan. Run while he shoots. Ah, that hits hard. Actually, I don't know how much damage I'm doing, because I don't know if that's having an effect or not, so I'm going to turn that on real quick. I've been trying to keep it off just for fun, but, turn on damage display. 6. Beautiful. Now wait till he falls, and then hit with the hammer. Up. No effect. I totally just switched the guy, did I not? We'll just have to win this 1 to 6 damage at a time. Let's try switching attributes. I wonder if he's equally weak to things. 6 again. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be making a difference. So I could totally just do 6 to 4 damage over and over again until he died. Oh, apparently I was too close to the tree. Let's just slap another repair powder on real quick and give her a fruit. I think I can switch to him now, do some good damage. Nope. Okay, there it is, 83. So that's the tried and true strategy. There it is. Alright. Haha! Oh, no effect. Oh god, that hurt. Do you mind, sir? Trying to kill you here. You're not supposed to be killing me. That's not how this works. No effect again. Alright, so there must be a time. I'm trying to remember. And now I have it. Nope. Okay, so we'll just a trial and error. Don't hold your head, don't be a whip. Realize this. There we go. And then he's hurt, and then he's hurt again. So you gotta come at him straight from the front and hit him like right in the middle of his toes, looks like. Like, right, well, he's still dizzy, I guess. No? So while he's... So I'll wait till he swings at me with his backhand. And then I'll come in. Alright, I'll just Dragon's Feather it. Ah, cheeky bastard. I'm pretty sure he only has like 300 health, so... I guess. No, I can use cheese. You'd think that would be the time to hit him. Yeah, it's so weird. Unless they've just been missing the timing by a little bit. Whatever, he's dead now. What happened today? Who are you? You're not a monkey. So I guess you can beat him with just the cap by just doing 6 damage at a time, but it's totally not worth it because you saw how long it took just actually hitting him for 80, 13 and stuff. Each boss is designed to be beaten by the character you got in that dungeon. There he is, sleeping. Their spirituals do spawn here, but it's such a pain to get them that I don't even bother a lot of the time. I don't have the attention span sometimes to figure out which houses I've been in, which ones I haven't, where I'm going, when I'm trying to find my way. Oh, you see that random floating bunny trying to climb up the ladder? And what a great animation. Look at that one, he's swimming up the ladder. I wish I could climb ladders like that. I'm gonna sneeze again. Kraken! Alright, you just walk over here, try to climb the ladder. That one's broken, so you have to walk around and use the other ladder, and then they're gonna drop something in your head. Everyone just assumes that you're the douchebag that blew up the world when they see you. I don't know why. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I'm human after all. You know, Goro is one of the only characters in here that comes in on other cutscenes. Like, Zhao never walks in on a cutscene ever. Ruby comes in on a couple of them. But only for like specific events that involve her to make something happen if you did something with her in the right order. But like none of the other characters except for story-related cutscenes involving their character arcs ever come in. But except for him, Goro just comes in randomly. It's like, hey, yo, we gotta do stuff, or yo, I'm whiny and let me gain something. Majin Buu, sitting on his throne, smoking a cigarette. Oh, it's a giant cigar, but you know what I mean. Oh, how did he even find a cigar that big? Look how happy he is. He's posing for the camera. Blah, blah, blah. Kind of speeding through the text as they always do. Needless to say, they lost the item I need and the whole reason I'm here. You can tell that level 5 made both this game and Dragon Quest, because these are some Dragon Quest level shenanigans. Where you go and you're like, hey, you might need this item, and then you get there and they're like, oh yeah, we lost it. And then you go to the next place where it's supposed to be, and they're like, oh yeah, we sold it. And you get to the next place it's supposed to be, it's like, oh yeah, that we don't have the real one anymore. Like, and then you get to the next place, it's like, oh yeah, it's the prize for this tournament. Literally the storyline for a lot of Dragon Quest moments. And apparently Dark Cloud. I don't care, I can't fault them. I really love their games, but it's just kind of amusing how they rehash that so often. Alright. So this is the Queen's Village. And you know, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for the night. Thank you everyone for joining, and when I pick up again, we will go talk to the guy down at the docks and enter the shipwreck. And see how bad the damage drop-off is. Should be a good time. Anyway, thank you, and at 5 hours and 32 minutes, we have 5 hours and 31, but we have completed 2 villages, 100%. Alright. Good night.